From Jimmy Carr insulting the heckler badly.
Shut up, you fat.
To Mark Neuer having a strange fight with biker hecklers.
Who's the one that... Sorry, I'm over here having a conversation with some people. You want to keep going on it?
No. Here are the wildest moments where comedians totally lost it on stage.
Chinese tourist. What, sorry? Who am I talking to here? Shut up, you fat.
Calling a Jimmy Carr show boring is like walking into a lion's den and complaining it's too loud. Little did he know, he is going to get crushed real bad.
Everyone gets to do that at work. Don't think for 1 minute I don't realize what a privileged position I'm in. Some of you in your daily lives could meet a fat, ugly and just have to deal with it. Not this guy.
Jimmy basically activated his nuclear roast mode.
I can vent. We're going to come back to you a few times in the show. This evening, it's not going to be described as boring for you. No, we'll be talking about type 3 diabetes later. Or whatever it is the f*** you're working on, Jabba.
But that's not even the wild part. Jimmy's shows are filled with fun humiliation, man. It's always a public execution with punchlines.
Go on. When did I lose my virginity? Has your mum been talking? I don't know. I don't know whether it really counted with your mum, because technically I don't think I touched the sides. It was... No, I mean, listen. Nothing the matter with my anatomy, but my God, what a bucket fanny on that woman.
Man really stood up and asked that. Did he think Jimmy would blush and walk off stage? Sir, that's Jimmy Carr, not your TikTok crush.
It was like throwing a sausage up an alleyway. His mum. Actually, I'd like to give a shout out to his mum for letting us use her this evening. It's a wonderful. It is a wonderful space.
Honestly, give this man some credit.
That was a good one.
Is this you? Yeah. Are you alone at this table?
No.
I mean, yeah, right now you do. That wasn't a judgment.
He went to the bathroom.
Oh, he went to the bathroom. Okay. I buy it.
Comedians have radar for people sitting alone. She's already making excuses about her boyfriend in the bathroom. This is about to get good.
What's your name?
Janae.
Hi, Janae. Uptown Janae.
Uptown Janee.
Okay, I'm not gonna write you an email or my Instagram handle is any chance. What was that? What's going on? Listen, guys.
John's face is like, is this really happening right now? Someone come collect your girl before she gets absolutely roasted.
I thought you had something going on.
I don't have to just get to know you, Janae.
You joined me into this conversation.
Janae, to be fair, you joined into my conversation a long time ago. I'm just responding to you for the first time.
I wasn't even worried about your conversation, but I understand why.
Okay. So, what do you?
So Uptown Janee.
John's not having any of Janie's nonsense. When a comedian has to remind you who's running the show, you know you've crossed the line.
You know what? Yeah, I remember. Uptown, I'm not going to spell it.
Social media, I don't want to hear it too hard.
Okay. Where's, is this your guy coming back right now? He's coming back about, oh, God. He's like...
The boyfriend returns. This is better than any soap opera.
So you toured together? How long?
2 years.
2 years? Okay, that's lovely. How did you meet Uptown Janae?
And I'm a bartender.
He's a party promoter, you're a bartender.
Uptown Janee followed me like that.
This situation has more red flags than a communist parade. John's walking a tightrope now, and the audience is loving it.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I wish this was a private event, if I'm being honest with you.
But it's not. But I made it my private event. And
I'll tell you today, we can't do this the whole show. You're tutoring me. You're what? Oh, you're cuter than me.
Did she just call herself cute? Ugh, the desperation is real.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing comedy, because I'm not relying on my looks, Janae. If I was cuter, I might not even be here right now. Janae. That means nothing, what you just said. It's not what it's not. I don't...
Janie is somehow still talking. This woman is the Energizer Bunny of hecklers. You can see John wondering if she'll ever stop.
Janae, we cannot do this the whole show. It's fun. We're having a nice time. You saw me the whole time. How could I call security on you? What? Do you think I got like a secret button on my bottom of this wall?
The patient has finally left the building.
Come on, someone take care. We got a code red over here. Listen, don't let her see me.
I'm saying, we had disconnection. Security guard, out of here. I'm wrong. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
This man deserves a medal for dealing with the most persistent heckler in comedy history. The crowd is absolutely living for this train wreck.
I paid $2 to see you tonight.
You did?
Yeah.
Why? I appreciate the money.
But I'll call you on.
Thank you. I'll find you. Clap it up for those. They had a not enough time.
About damn time. Bill Burr had no problem showing hecklers their place, even if they were blind.
Are you gonna have a 41? You still gonna have the bachelor party? Do you really need to, man? I mean, you're 41. You just lived the bachelor party for 20 years, right? You do what? You play place? Yeah, you're not here all the time. Yeah, what? I can't go to titty bars anymore. I just remember those. You can't see him, you're blind?
That was a shocking revelation, but Bill still didn't hold back.
Jeez, well, thank you for bringing it all the way down to I didn't ask you about your eyesight. Jesus Christ, you got problems with your kidneys too? We can just turn this into a benefit? What's wrong with this guy? Can't see.
But there's more to come.
You were blind. What the are you looking back at him for? You need to work on your fake blind. Jesus Christ. You really trying to make me look like a I couldn't see with the lights. All of a sudden I see this guy, this blind guy. Oh, with this guy right here with the red with the clothing.
And then Bill comes to a self-realization.
Well, you know, most comics would have just left it after you said I'm blind. I'm sorry. And I literally delved into it to the point that somebody at the table just said, this is my cane right here. I mean, you want me to bump into some shit? I mean, I don't know what I gotta do here to prove to you that I can't see because I can't see.
But is he sorry about it? Absolutely not.
All right, I got it. You can't see. You proved it to me. You're blind. This woman has her hand over her mouth like I made her blind. I didn't make her blind. All right. Where the f do you go from here? Okay.
And then there's Jimmy Carr, who dared hecklers to try to roast him, but then shut them down in an instant.
Why don't we have a proper heckle amnesty? If you would like to have a heckle, this would be the ideal time. Not... I look like I f***ed a pig. Do I still owe your mum money? Is she annoyed, is she?
Right off the bat, he says something other people would take ages to think over. And then someone throws a classic insult at Jimmy.
When does the comedy start? It's a classic. It's a classic heckle, right? What's your name, sir? Like shoe rack, you're called Rack.
Spoiler alert, Rack is about to get his handed to him.
If you don't think the comedy started, you're right. And if you think that comedy has died, you're right, because it's a very individual thing, isn't it? And if the show's not for you, it's not for you. But I feel bad if you paid all this money to come and see me and you don't think it's funny. You've had a disaster. But I suppose, Rack, you have learned a valuable lesson. You've learned life's not fair.
Rack's probably regretting his words, but Jimmy isn't done yet.
Another example of how unfair, Rack, our society is. Let's say if a man, you're right, sir, let's say if a man sleeps with loads and loads of women, what is he? He's a stud, he's a player, he's admired in our society. That isn't an opinion, that's fact. If a guy sleeps with loads of women, he's a player, he's a stud, he's admired. But if a woman sleeps with loads and loads of men, she's called Rack's mum.
There couldn't have been a better mic drop moment. The mom jokes always hit. But Rack didn't learn his lesson. Oh no, he wanted another shot.
Your face is like a 42-inch widescreen TV.
My face is like a 42-inch widescreen TV.
Very wide.
It's very wide. Okay.
Clearly, that was a big miss. So, Jimmy had to get his point across again.
I've just said that your mum's a prostitute. And you just said your face is wide. Rack, I'm not sure if you know how this works.
I don't think Rack knows how this works either.
I'll tell you why it's wide as well. All that.
But the heckling didn't end there. Another audience member wanted to take a dig at him.
Paul, fun fact for you. Your girlfriend's got 2 cunts. She's sat next to one of them, isn't she?
Nobody at all can match Jimmy's quick wit. Up next, we've got Akash Singh, who came on stage already annoyed with 2 hecklers sitting front row. So, naturally, when it was Akash's turn, he came in guns blazing.
Don't be so nervous, you know what I mean? There's some that you're not nervous? What are you? Tell me what emotion you're feeling.
He's British, he's really confused.
He's confused by Indians as a Brit? I don't think he is, to be honest with you. I think he's looking at me like, why does this guy have freedom?
Calling out that passive racism. Kudos to Akash.
And I'm trying to power through the set, but when I'm done with my set and I see him doing this, that shit, there is no way your left hand is more interesting than what we're doing up here for an hour. You clearly want to go home. I don't know why the f you leave already. This guy's sitting here picking his calluses on his hand for 10 minutes. Just go. Who gives a f? And then I just lost it.
What comes next, in Akash's words, was totally well-deserved.
How is this more polite than just getting up and walking out? The guy thinks he's funnier than me. Brits, dude. I'm so glad that died. So glad that never been more glad in my life. This whole time I didn't care. I was like, whatever, 92-year-old. Who cares what she did to India? I'm over it. I'm not over it anymore.
Poor deceased queen had to bear all of that because of him.
Ha! You get those jokes, don't you? You don't have a hard time understanding that? Stupid inbred you. I hate this now, and it's your fault.
He even wrote it in the YouTube video description. It's his fault I went in on the queen like that. In Brits, dude. And one fan compared the queen to a brisket in the comments. He said, bro was so mad he dug the queen and threw her on the grill like a brisket.
I swear to God, if I had a glove, I'd slap you like that with that shit. Challenge you to a duel. In Hamilton out here. I don't know what the I was talking about. I blacked out for a second, to be honest with you. I feel so good, though. I feel so much better about everything. The queen.
You know what makes this funnier? The fact that he's throwing out such insults without even looking at the guy.
I just don't get it. Sorry, it's not some dry-ass BBC sitcom. You couldn't have stayed home, watched Mr. Bean on PBS on Saturday night? God damn, dude. You know, I swear to God, I used to tell people I want to move to London. I changed my mind just now.
The roast just won't stop.
I'm asking him like he's gonna answer me. I'm sorry I ruined your night, truly. I'll never feel bad for you in my life. That was the worst thing I said? I feel like I did okay then. How about this? I wish the queen was Hindu so I could watch that burn to death. How about that?
And when he makes a joke about protection in case the Brit charges at him, all hell breaks loose.
I'm looking for my 7-foot camera guy around the corner, like just in case this guy charges the stage. You know? Hey, thank you, bruh. He's not even scared of your size. He's just not used to black people.
Nicest people on earth. What the are you doing, sir? And he pretends I don't exist. You just got up from another seat and you came and took this seat. What, are we playing musical chair? As if I'm in the middle of my act.
Maximini really said, "Speak again and I'll turn you into a TED Talk on regret."
You're creating content for me. Can I ask you a huge favor? Take your content, shove it up your ass. He likes that. Okay, don't shove it up your ass.
This heckler interrupted the show and accidentally subscribed to the verbal abuse premium package for himself. Hats off.
No, not them behind her. The one in the front now. It could take a good hour, this, but we'll get there eventually. Bear with me.
Peter Kay was trying to stay calm, but his patience snapped pretty fast. He was getting heckled from both sides like a tennis match, and before he knew it, he lost control, both in what he said and how he acted.
Go on. Not you, kid! Are you a woman? No, you're a man! Show you now!
And Peter fully lost it in here. It went from stand-up to standoff real fast, no?
Not you! Who the f*** you? Oh my good God. Come up, love. Just come out and come up and tell me. In me ear. I can't handle it anymore. Just come up and tell me. Come here, what did you say? What did...
I was telling you, it's the vodka. I'm from Barry Island. What's occurring?
Tell you what's occurring, you could breastfeed a creche. That's what's occurring.
You see how he laid down on the stage and called that heckler up? Well, this sums up how tired he is of these people who have a bad habit of not shutting up.
Do you guys have sarcasm here in San Bernardino? Yes. Hold on, who's got the deepest voice in the world from the back? Billy Goat Gruff back there. You made the wrong mistake, the wrong bridge across. This crowd's getting out of control.
Talk about turning an interruption into comedy gold.
What's your favorite sport there, guy that yelled out with a deep voice?
Drag racing. Put a skirt on.
Did you say put a skirt on? Is that what you just said? That took a weird turn, didn't it?
Did you catch that awkward turn? Ian's facial expression says it all, but he wastes no time to clap back.
What's your favorite sport? I'm gonna f*** you! Don't go that way! Guy's gonna walk by another man that just yelled out he's gonna f*** another man. Guy just loves a challenge. I'm gonna f*** you! I'm gonna tempt this mother.
The audience is completely on Ian's side now, and he takes it a step further.
Why did you just yell at me to put a skirt on? Bring help? Bring help to me? This is the laziest community I've ever been in. I'm gonna you, but you gotta do the work.
That really is the laziest community he's ever been to. But the audience loved the way he handled the crowd. One of them left a comment saying, "It seems that a lot of comics like to tout their crowd work, and most of the time, they fall short." This guy absolutely killed it. He was surgical and hysterical. Ricky Gervais. He will not tolerate hecklers ruining his carefully drafted jokes.
He was an inventor. Oh, go on, mate. Sorry. I can't do one-on-one. It's a big place. In a much smaller room, I'd still ignore you, cunt. Shush.
never seen a better shut-up call.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
It all started when Troy Bond started talking about politics on his comedy show, and an African-American lady wasn't pleased with his opinions.
Probably the most pro-anti-Trump comic out there. That
You're not.
Shut the f*** up!
As a white guy trying to talk for black people.
I'm not.
Bitch, no, you're not.
Yes, I wasn't.
No, you were.
You just tuned in.
You were trying to.
Well,
You were trying to.
For what?
She's clearly upset about something.
What are you upset about? It's not me.
No, and shut up. Any black person ever tried to laugh at his jokes? No.
Stop having fun!
Go ahead, yeah. Stop having fun.
Can we get her an Adderall or something?
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, that's what happens.
Troy Bond really said, I got zero tolerance for you, bestie.
I don't know who the f you're mad at, but it's not me.
No, a white person trying to make fun of black people.
See, now you're crying, and I was just trying to make you laugh.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna make fun. I was trying to be empathetic.
It wasn't funny.
It was not.
No.
That's right, all empathy just flew out the door.
Why do you think I'm doing this for a living? You think I was a football player? I'm a God damn it. There's nothing you can say to me I haven't said 6 inches from the mirror. You're the first name going in my suicide note tonight.
Troy just doesn't care what you think. It's time to get out now.
Have a good night, Kamala Harris. Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber.
No, Kamala Harris.
Whoa, things escalated fast, but he didn't even let them walk out in peace.
Drop the scarf, man. That was $3 at Dollar Tree, man.
Madden.
Yeah, go pick up the gun she left under the chair.
Are you serious? No, y'all wanna laugh about it?
I'm so horny for no reason right now.
That's what you get when you're sensitive at a comedy club.
We're gonna roll with those punches. My girlfriend loves when I wear this hat straightforward correctly. She says I look like a dad. Like if you like that, imagine how much you'd like it if you'd stop all the kids I put inside of you. You know what I mean? I would look like a whole father at that point. I'd look like an entire baby daddy. How much damage are they doing?
Is this a comedy act, mother?
I was trying to tell jokes, but she was too busy hollering at old Miss Paddy Wagon over here, okay? Well, why don't you shut the up, because I'm talking over here. Oh my God.
This comedian Mark is just trying to do his comedy thing, but this biker dude rolls in acting all tough, like he owns the place.
All right, I'll be right out there with your bike in a second. Hold on, no, wait a minute. We all heard you all roll up with your bike. It was fantastic. It's a beautiful bike. It was something
special. If you want to go
special.
outside, then come outside.
Well, I would like to, if you're going to go
I'm
outside.
having a conversation over here with a client of mine.
I was having a conversation with, I think, like 7 people in this audience.
Is this music night, or is this fucking
It's an
comedy
open
night?
mic, big dog.
Well, I'm just saying, comedy sucks.
What kind of bike do you have?
All right,
Me.
you want to go outside right now?
No, I have a microphone in my hand. As soon as I'm done with it, I'll probably get back to you. You might want to take off the glasses by the time I get back to you.
Do it right now, then.
No.
Why? Why is it all?
I'm just trying to tell jokes, dog.
Nothing says masculinity like 2 dudes risking brain damage over ego while the crowd films it for TikTok.
It's right there. Look, it says Mark Complete Neuer. Right there. That's my first and last name, and I gave you my middle name just to clear it all up.
Nathaniel Herrera?
Nathaniel, nice to meet you.
Hey.
Yeah, come on.
I like your bike.
Look at that fucking...
Hey man, I don't know you, but let's not.
Just cool it for a sec.
Do I not look cool?
Let's
I'm icy chill right
Well, who's
now.
the one to... Sorry, I'm over here having a conversation with some people I know.
That's a one
and he's
person.
one to...
Are you telling
Hey,
multiple
let's
people over there?
de-escalate this.
Okay, mother... You want to keep going on it?
Hey, excuse me.
We got it. The mic's off.
I'm
The
the one
mic's
being
off.
pushed back.
Hey,
I'm not even
please
doing...
stop.
All
No,
I'm
no,
doing
no,
is
no,
telling...
No, but seriously.
You hear people laughing?
We're done. We're done. It didn't work out, okay?
Tried to heckle, but he left heckled by life. When some audience members try to sneak out of Steve Harvey's show, they learn a valuable lesson. Never leave during a comedian's set.
Hold on. Hey, dog, where y'all going? This a movie we shooting. We just can't have the front row empty. Bring your back. Hey, dog, hey. Okay.
It all started when Steve caught people trying to escape the front row. When Steve Harvey says, "Bring your ass back," you bring your ass back. But when they didn't listen, Steve resorted to other means.
Did they leave their coat? Is that their coat? Let me see. Give me the coat. Give me the coat. Give me the... Lady, put your ass up and give me that coat.
This man really just confiscated someone's coat. Steve's turned into security, comedian, and lost and found all at once. The way he's inspecting that coat like he's TSA has me dying.
Uh-oh, kinda heavy. Could be some hardware. Bling, bling. Bet this motherfucker don't know his coat on the floor.
Steve, you're so fun!
Can't wait to see him in it.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a real brief intermission, and when I tell you brief, y'all, I do mean brief, so don't stray far.
Average wannabe rapper is exactly the vibe it's giving, and he does the perfect job of imitating that. And then the owner returns.
Hey, player. I knew you was gonna come back. Left something, didn't you? With your cool ass. You know, I said sit back down. No. Yeah, I got your coat though.
I could see the roast coming from miles away.
Oh, the thug's coat. Oh. They told me backstage your name Boogie. All right, Boogie. What you do for a living, Boogie?
Computer school.
Computer school.
Steve's face when he hears computer school is priceless.
Boogie, come on now. Come on. I asked you what you do for a living, and the answer that popped into your head was computer school. Let me rephrase the question. How do you earn money?
The way he's discussing this man's answer has the crowd going wild. Steve might have started as the comedian, but now he's judge, jury, and executioner.
I know we shouldn't say this to one another as black people, but you can't spell motherfucking technology. No good and hell well, your ass ain't into nothing technical.
OMG, Steve just went there with that literacy joke.
I got your coat. How bad you want it back, Boogie? Just don't really matter. See, little shit like that, the coat don't matter, lets me further know what it is you really do.
How bad you want it back? This man's coat is being held for ransom on stage.
Now, Boogie, I'm gonna get off of you cause it could lead to trouble, cause you look like you done shot 4 or 5 people before. Boogie, you probably kicked my ass. You the man? I hear you, Boogie. I know that's right. Cause don't think for 1 minute you can just f my ass, Boogie. You get that shit off your mind.
Steve's not backing down. The projects reference, the Suits comment. Steve just went from TV personality back to his roots in seconds. This is raw Steve Harvey that the Family Feud audience never gets to see. You know who had a similar, if not more annoying experience? Jeremiah Watkins. He was doing his stand-up, talking to a man in the audience about his girlfriend, when out of nowhere, a woman from the audience decides that she needs to meddle. Enter Karen.
She had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah? That has nothing to do with what I'm asking.
I mean, I wasn't asking him, how big a dumps does she take? That had nothing to do. Let her pee in the bathroom. Just let her pee.
And Jeremiah, oh, he goes there. Like, full throttle.
You're the personification of Aunt Flo. Just let her pee, all right? Just let it go. There you go. You're getting it.
And when the Aunt Flo joke doesn't land, he roasts her so hard, he starts asking about her bowel movements.
So do you take fat dumps? Oh, you didn't understand the question. I'll break it down. I asked you if you take fat dumps.
And now it's a poop convo, publicly, loudly, voluntarily. And she starts flexing her potty training skills too.
You're holding her over the toilet every single time. That's what you're saying. I think that's what we all wanted.
And then, like any textbook Karen encounter, her husband finally comes to her defense.
I didn't. I never use those words. I do not call women bitches. I do not call that.
But Jeremiah isn't done with her.
The more you tell me to move on with my little bits and stuff, the more I stay right here. That's just...
She's been talking for 15 minutes straight, derailing a show. Of course, the audience is sick of her.
Survey says that's the right answer on the board.
And then comes the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You don't understand. This is my dojo.
They're finally asked to leave. Good riddance.
I am going to that. Wait, I gotta see this.
Most people would file a report after this, but Chappelle filed a comeback punchline.
Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped. Where did that come from? It was a trans man.
Was that Will Smith?
That's some serious chill right there. And with Jamie Foxx and Chris Rock right beside him, it felt more like a comedy party than a fight. Only Dave and this teenage comedian can stay cool, funny, and savage, even when things get wild like that. Sammy Obaid shut down a heckler in the politest way possible. It all started when Sammy was talking about his snack bag.
I realized I have a snacking problem when I started to pack a snack bag with me everywhere I go. It's embarrassing. You'll see me walking around with a little snack bag, and the bag is getting very big. So yeah, my snack bag's like 300 pounds. Because I add a lot of stuff to it, and I don't subtract, so the math ain't mathin', you know?
But one sensitive audience member decided to get offended over the silliest thing.
I think that's like the trauma of brown parents, you know what I mean? Like, you can't throw something away if there's like a little bit of crumbs in it, you know what I mean? So...
What do you mean for the brown parents part?
I keep looking at you. I looked at you once for the brown parents part. I only did one brown parents reference. I looked at you twice before and after I said brown parents. So I said, for the brown parents, and I look back at you.
I'm surprised he's even bothering with the explanation.
And you look back at me as if you don't have brown parents. You liar, okay? Pull up a picture on your phone of your white parents and show me that I'm racist, okay? What are your parents' names?
My parents aren't even supportive.
They aren't supportive of it? But that's fine. It doesn't matter. They're Indian. Okay.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
I have now learned. I'm not going to be looking at anybody in the eye because they're going to think that I'm talking about them. Okay? I'm sorry that you're sitting right in the front and your eyes are literally of closest proximity to mine.
But his last joke was the feistiest.
I totally should have looked at it, because you know brown parent. Like, I should have looked at this guy. Here I was, being discriminatory and not giving this guy a chance of connecting on brown parents. Man, did I ever think I was gonna learn this lesson in Manchester, Connecticut? Who would have thought that Manchester would have schooled me on discrimination?
So, for the time being, the girl stayed quiet. But later on in the show, she decided she had more to say.
I hate having feelings. I hate having a line.
That's like
And
humiliating. You have to put me down for the entire time.
oh, okay. I knew that was going to come out. I had a feeling. Okay. Let's address this first because I can't just leave this. No, you were heckling. You were heckling. Yes.
How does she not realize her own mistake?
And now you're making it about you. Think about that for a moment. And then politely stop and let me finish. Okay? There's people suffering more than you and I right now. We have trivial problems. My problem's I'm getting heckled at a comedy show. Yours is that you got shut down by a comedian because you were heckling, okay?
He's being very polite, in my opinion.
What's that? I'm an
We love you anyway.
Don't turn into a 40-year-old. I've been an asshole my whole life, okay? You liked me, you were a fan of me, and then you came and tried to make the show about you, and you're doing it right now.
Does she not get enough attention at home?
No one's gonna tell me. I'll f***ing just move on with my life then, I guess. I don't know. I hate golf, but did you see that Live Golf has merged with the PGA Tour? Saudi Arabia is taking over golf. And people are outraged. They're like, no, we can't let the Saudi Arabian kingdom take over golf. And I was like, that's like the perfect sport for them. Strict dress code. Thanks, dude. I was going to get to that.
Tim Cash started it though, but seriously, watching him try to do comedy while the whole place felt like a low-budget WWE match was wild. These hecklers keep talking, and Tim didn't hold back either.
I'm not heckling, dude. I'm the one on stage. You're the one who's heckling. I got the microphone. I'm supposed to be here. Actually, my name's out there on the door. It's a weird thing. Pardon? It isn't. It isn't. Since when is yelling at someone the right idea? Pardon? Feeding me what? Bullshit? This is humor? I don't know what conjecting means. I'm too dumb for that, dude.
Tim didn't quit making jokes, trying to keep the environment calm after fueling it, and honestly, mad respect for that.
I wouldn't trust that Joe Biden guy. Maybe me and him should be friends, to be honest. Holy. Holy Jesus. Oh, bam.
The fight broke, and seriously, were they siblings? 'Cause it seemed like it.
You're a dickhead, mate. Let me try one more joke.
Guys, can I ask you to leave in an orderly fashion, please?
Let's go.
Sorry.
And big shame on the club for letting that chaos slide. No security, no control. But honestly, Tim's got the kind of grit that makes you root for him even when he pushed these hecklers so far.
I know, he's coming, don't worry. Imagine not being from Worthington, moving to Worthington, Imagine doing an act on Thursday night that everybody votes in and thinks is really good, and then imagine the principal cutting part of the act about 30 seconds before the show starts. That's where we are right now. So I'd like to introduce Luke Mayus.
This teen Luke was a rock star. Came on stage fresh from moving, talking about house hunting drama, then some heckler tried to mess with him.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Yeah! You got out of class, you're welcome. As I guess a lot of you know, my name is Luke Mayus, and I would like to reiterate that I am going to be doing some stand-up today.
But Luke didn't miss a beat. Hit him with a slick mom joke and the crowd lost it. Even when the principal cut his edgy stuff, he kept it chill and funny.
Listen, man, listen. I know you don't like me, we don't have the best rapport, I got a thing going on with your mom, but listen.
The kid's got serious talent, no doubt.
No, don't get shy. What do you do for a living? Sales. How's that working out? Is it going well?
Amy handled that like a boss. You could see the mood shift. She was done playing nice. Crowd was laughing, but she was low-key pissed.
But if you yell out again, you're going to be yelling show your to people in the parking lot, because you're going to get thrown out, motherfucker.
The dude thought he was funny, but he got clowned and roasted badly. Honestly, this is the energy I want. Just the energy, though, not the humor of this man. Up next, we've got Russell Brand, who got labeled a racist for no reason in the middle of his show.
Sorry, what? No, that is a good point. What do you mean, racist? Turn the lights up. Right, I don't know if you know what you're f***ing dealing with, mate. It's you, is it? Come on then, let's have it out.
But Russell is fully prepared to hash it out with this heckler.
Jesus, you're like a sadomasochist, is that it? You're a person that likes to go on the bottom, I'm guessing. Listen, this is a no lubricant situation.
And as if that wasn't enough, in the most sly, sarcastic way, Brand goes on to school him.
Don't shout stuff like that out. Look, you must know, mate, not only is this a complicated time in this country where there are lots of different questions around identity, race, a lot of confusion around violence, a lot of confusion around fear, a lot of doubt in people's mind. Here we are, in public. Put all that to one side.
I bet you're not prepared for the punchline.
I'm a professional comedian, and you're clearly some sort of...
But Russell, being the sweet man he is, ends it on a very wholesome note.
That's a studs up challenge. I can't leave that. I've got to take those on. No more of that sort of silly business, you young man. I love you as well, good boy, that's more like it. Lights down.
Now that was savage, but Akash Singh shows us comedy has no mercy when he spots a couple of doctors in his crowd, ramping up the PDA.
I like seeing this, PDA, what's up? How long you guys been together? Oh, is that an engagement ring? You're married, that's beautiful, dude, I love that. How long you been married? How'd you guys meet? Wow, what kind of doctors are you guys? Ooh, okay.
And then, Akash just went straight for the jugular with that urologist.
A lot of fingers up. Fellas, if you're in your 40s, you're about to have to get your prostate checked. This homosexual is gonna put his fingers up your and make sure that your prostate is okay. And make sure nothing is wrong. What are you looking for when you do that, besides a good time? Obviously cancer, but what's the indication that it's cancer?
The way he calls out this doctor's entire profession within seconds of meeting him. The crowd is absolutely dying. Nothing like medical humor to kick things off.
Smooth prostate. Smooth, okay. How many times a day you touch a prostate and you're like, something is off? 4 or 5 times a day, dude's got ass cancer? That's unfortunate. What can we do to prevent it? Besides you checking more often, which I'm sure you would love to do, pervert.
Smooth prostate has to be the wildest phrase I've heard in comedy.
You know this guy gets paid really well. Urologist is one of the highest paid specialties. We're rewarding the wrong human beings, dude. This guy's a deviant sexually. That's how he's been faithful for all these years. He cheats on you at the office with his fingers.
The absolute disrespect. Akash suggesting this well-paid doctor is just rewarded for being a pervert is sending me.
4 or 5 a day seems like a high number. You guys getting your prostates checked often enough? Some of you in this room probably got ass cancer. You probably need your ass fondled if you think about it, just statistically speaking. I think there's another way to do it, right? Where you shit in a box. Who said that? Let me ask you a question. Shit in a box or finger in your ass?
This man has no filter and we're all better for it.
That's not an option here. These are the ways you find out if you got ass cancer. You shit in a box and you send it off, or this guy gives you that come hither, you know what I mean? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta hit the G-spot a little bit.
That finger in your ass or shit in a box dilemma is the kind of choice no comedy club audience expects to contemplate on a night out. Andrew Schulz was heckled 3 times before he finally lost his cool.
What's that, sweetheart?
You've never let out your...
You're not smart. I don't think you're smart. I don't think you're smart. If you were smart, you would know that's what's funny about the joke. That's the exact thing that's funny about the joke. But I think your math brain isn't creative enough to understand humor.
And as the show went on, his roasts just kept leveling up.
But your brain, I don't think is made for it. I'll give you a chance for the rest of the show to try to laugh. But if you find yourself not laughing, just know I'm not smart enough. That's what you have to remind. Your brain doesn't work for it. It's not everybody. I'm sure you're really good at engineering. No, you're really good at engineering, ruining other people's nights.
And then he presents her with some unsolicited advice.
And look, there is a place to go if you don't like humor. No, you shouldn't go to hell. Why would you go to hell? That's for funny people. You're not gonna ruin our time in hell too? How dare you? You gonna follow me to fucking hell? You got your fucking mind?
There's no coming back from this.
You saw my bit that his name is Rich? Because his name is Rich. I know which video you're talking about. That video actually happened in San Diego. And here you are. I love that. Next time, don't drink so much so you remember what happened.
Max said, "Speak again and you'll need subtitles for your own thoughts."
I wouldn't take that shot. Okay, take it. God damn, girl. Sit your ass down. Oh my God. Dude, how long you guys know each other? You don't need to make her drink that much to get laid.
She took the shot and lost the Wi-Fi to her balance. Max didn't just roast her, he marinated her in tequila first.
How's the garlic sherbet? Oh, that's right. I told everybody not to give your fat ass any. You haven't had to try any, have you? No, that's f***ing right.
We all knew this shade was going to stir the pot, right folks? And when the heckler came at him, it turned into a serious garlic fight.
Come on, come on, come on.
For real, that dude was way too hyped. He's too big for Matt, still swinging like that? Over an ice cream joke? That's just extra. But you know who we love more? Joan Rivers. Ever seen a legendary comedian go nuclear on an audience member? Well, buckle up.
I hate children. The only child that I think I would have liked ever was Helen Keller, but she didn't talk. It is just...
That's vintage Joan. No filter, no mercy. And then some audience member decides to play hero?
Yes, it is. And if you don't, then leave.
It's funny if you have a deaf son.
I happen to have a deaf mother. Oh, you stupid ass. Let me tell you what comedy is about.
Go ahead and tell me.
Oh, please.
Big mistake. Huge mistake.
You are so stupid. Comedy is to make everybody laugh at everything and deal with things, you idiot. My mother is deaf, you stupid son of a bitch. Don't tell me. And just in case you can hear me in the hallway, I lived for 9 years with a man with one leg. Okay, you asshole?
Joan just went full-on Comedy Sergeant Major mode. That heckler just got a free masterclass in stand-up.
And we're going to talk about what it's like to have a man with one leg who lost it in World War II and never went back to get it, because that's fucking littering. So don't you tell me what's funny. Comedy is to make us laugh.
Joan's pulling out the artillery now. This is like watching someone bring a nuclear bomb to a knife fight.
9/11? If we didn't laugh, where the hell would we all be? Think about that. Where the hell would we all be?
And now, she's going for 9/11 jokes. The woman has zero chill.
How can you not find Osama? There is one outlet. He's on dialysis. There is one outlet in all of Afghanistan. Find the plug and follow the clue.
Maybe they really should have used that method to find you-know-who. But backstage moments really show how Joan felt.
I have a deaf son. Oh, what a good way to build. That was a very difficult moment. It throws you terribly because, you know, the audience is so nervous and so scared to laugh. Your mind is going a mile a minute.
Joan's a pro. She knows the crowd is walking on eggshells at this point. Imagine having the guts to heckle Joan Rivers, of all people. That's like poking a comedy bear with a stick. If you like this video, you'll love the one up next. So click here to watch.